Hi everyone, this is Lizzie and welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. So I am here again in my veranda area. I wanted to share with you my lush or big pots of succulents that I have here in my veranda area. It's actually the part 3 of my succulent update for this month of December. So I'm just giving you a preview now, but we're going to look at it closely, each pot. So let's start. So this is my Cryptopetalum Ellen. As you can see, even though it rained last night, it did not get wet because this part has a little roof on it. So I think this Cryptopetalum Ellen is due for propagation already because the stem got elongated already. So this is a pot of Sedum clavatum, which is very beautiful and has a sweet smell of candy. So when it's early in the morning, just like now, it's 7 o'clock, it's really strong, the smell, that you can really smell the sweet fragrance. So this is my Sedum Adolphi. I actually cut it, some parts of it, because there are aphids on the topmost part of their set. So I have no choice but to cut it than to spread the aphids in the other part. So this is my Pachyphytum. So it's commonly known as banana. So it has stress color on its tips of its leaves. So there are some babies there, and there are also some weeds. So this is another part of my Sedum Adolphi, and this is my pot of Cryptopetalum mendozae. It is potted in a clay pot, so it doesn't look good anymore. I think I also have to cut the stem, but I want it this way. I want it to look different from other. It has its own style. Look at it, right? It's pretty unique to look at, so I love the way they look. So this is a pot of weeds. No, I'm just joking or kidding. So this is actually a pot of Sedum clavatum, but some of them had died, so there are lots of weeds, so I have to fix this pot. This is a pot of Cryptopetalum myrinae, potted in a clay pot, and this is a Cryptopetalum myrinae also potted in a plastic pot, and this is a Cryptopetalum mendozae. So if you would notice, in my last vlog, I have flexed or showed you the Tinkerbell, which created a variegated rosette. So in this pot, the Cryptopetalum mendozae, I have noticed there's also another rosette which produces variegated, this one particularly, but I'm just keeping it there and see if it will multiply more variegated mendozae. So I don't know how it happens, it just happened. So next to it, you have a pot of the Purple Delight. It's a big pot actually, and this is my big pot of Fluella. Look at the stress color of Fluella when it's getting cold. I cannot really achieve the full stress color of my succulents because it's still raining here every night. Not that strong, but if they get wet, you cannot really achieve. It should be full sunlight, less water, and cold weather. So that's what contribute to have a stress succulent. So this is my pot of Morphine, Captivarium morphine. Actually, I haven't fixed or cleaned up most of my pot here in the veranda area. So the sun is shining now on this pot. That's why you can see my shadow. So this is my ghost plant. It's also a big pot. It's really nice to look at when they're in a big pot and they're so lush, but I wish they will become more lush. So this is another pot of Cryptopetalum myrnae, and this is a pot of Sedum clavatum. Look at the stress color of the Sedum clavatum. So pretty nice. I'm so sorry for the noise, unavoidable noise, you know, cars, motorcycles especially, they are annoying really. But they have to pass through in front of our house, so I cannot do anything. So I don't have enough time to voice over, so I'm doing it, taking the video and doing the voiceover at the same time. So I hope you don't mind the noise and enjoy the beauty of my succulent instead. So let's continue. This is my Graptopetalum. Graptoveria marfin. So it is another part of Graptopetalum. Sedum clavatum. And this is another part of Purple Delight. This is Ghosty. This is Arun Pay. This is Purple Haze. So the Purple Haze doesn't have that stress color of purplish. I don't know why, but the pots beside it is really purplish in color. So the other one is another Arun Pay pot. So look at it. Right? It's so nice to see. So this is another pot of Sedum clavatum. Look how stressed it is. And another pot of Purple Delight. This is Ghosty. And this is Cryptopetalum mendozae. Darly Sunshine. And then we have another pot of Cryptopetalum Ellen. And this one is a community pot. There's Luella, Marfin, Ghosty, and Ellen too. So this is another pot of Sedum Adolphi, which has more stress color compared to the first pot that I have showed you. And this is another pot of Ghosty. So I just placed this one a week ago, so it's trying to adjust here in the veranda. And lastly, it's the pot of my Purple Delight. So this is my first Purple Delight. So look how the stem, like, it's so old already. So this is where I got all my propagation of Purple Delight. That's all I can share for now. Let's give another recap by looking at it closely. I have to go back, so enjoy my video. So that's all I can share for today. I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope your succulents are getting healthy and starting to show off their stress color. So this is the part 3. Please expect the part 4 of the other succulents here in my garden or in my veranda area. So thank you for your support, and see you on my next vlog. God bless us all. Bye.